TiECon is TiE's annual flagship event and the world's largest conference for entrepreneurs. Every May, over 3,000 attendees gather for 2 days of thought-provoking topics on entrepreneurship, industry trends and opportunities, all delivered by renowned keynote speakers, eminent entrepreneurs, investors and corporate executives. WomenNow will bring you a series of segments highlighting what you can expect at this premium event this year. Coming up next is our first interview of this series where Harbir will talk to people behind the event, so stay tuned.
Trailblazers of Silicon Valley didn't stop at starting some of the greatest companies of the modern times. They also started the organization to foster entrepreneurship for others, TiE. To tell us more, I have the pleasure of welcoming Vish Mishra, president of TiE Silicon Valley, and Jay Rawat, convener of TiECon 2011. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Vish, you know, I've heard a very interesting phrase about you. You're known as the biggest connector in Silicon Valley. What is all that about? What does that really mean?
Well, you know, I guess I have too many friends who love me, and maybe they use the moniker, but it's a huge honor that the Senator Mercury did a story. Right. And they talked about the 10 superstars of Silicon Valley that no one has heard of. So now...
so we have our own superstar sitting with us today.
So they talked to a lot of people, and they described me the way they have known me for so many years. And maybe that's what this is Chris O'Brien, credit goes to him. I think he coined the term. So,
but that's probably because you love connecting people, and I think that's probably the reason you started TiE,
yes,
with TiE, right?
Yeah, I think there's some truth to that, but I'm pretty sure it's slightly exaggerated.
Well, so speaking of that, so what got you involved with TiE? I mean, I know you love helping people and bringing them together, but what's your real story behind that? What got you engaged?
Yeah, so the founding notion just basically was just that, okay? Just a lot of us, you know, again, who came and we had succeeded, and we say, gee, let's kind of form a society and help others. So we started just by you know, getting together and telling our own story to each other. And after, I think we got tired of that, so we said, gee, wouldn't it be nice if we invite other people and let us hear, let them hear our stories, yeah. Okay? And I think that's how we started attracting other people. And then we said, gee, and they really liked our story. They liked the knowledge that we had, the wisdom we had, and some, you know, practical, you know, tips and tricks and do's and don'ts that we could share with them. And now, you know, it has just, you know,
it's
become
blossomed.
It has just become.
So which is why it sounds like you're the biggest connector, because you love helping bring people together, make their dreams come true, and that's why you joined TiE. See, this all kind of makes sense. So you can't be so humble about it.
Okay, well,
this is our biggest connector.
Thank you. You said it. So
I said it. So in terms of that, I mean, you also have an interesting story. You've been with TiE for a very long time. So what got you involved? I mean, if I remember correctly, you've been with TiE almost a decade now, right?
Well, that's true. My first exposure to TiE was through TiECon. I think it was back in the year 2000. But to see so many other entrepreneurs who are also trying to change things, who are also trying to do something different, was just such a huge inspiration for me.
Which is probably why you are now a serial entrepreneur, because as I understand it, you have started another company called Shop Socially.
That is true.
So it seems like to me it's in your blood, and so is that why you came back to TiE to, you know, kind of help out and be a convener this year?
True. So after my first company, I had a successful exit and then became a charter member, started attending more TiE events, and then about 4 years ago, I started really getting involved in the organization as well, and I became the content chair for one of the TiECons. And since then, I've been the content chair 3 times, and this time I'm the chair for the conference. So you can say that I got engaged with TiE about 10 years ago, and now I'm married to TiE.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you get engaged, there's no stopping it there. You have to go to the next step, right? Being married to it.
The biggest sectors that are very important are the whole social media, social networking phenomena. So we got thriving programs around that.
Which we have a living example
exactly,
of an
we got
entrepreneur in the same space.
Mr.
Okay.
Social, right, infrastructure,
and there's also the TiE
mobile.
Women's Forum, right? Because that's how I came to know about it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Women's Forum is very, very good, and it is very successful. On the other, the industry sectors, the mobile is a big category. Energy is a huge stuff.
Right.
Okay, the life sciences, healthcare, IT, big thing.
So really right in line with whatever's really happening in the times
Exactly,
today. We're completely lined up with
and
it.
we do 50, 60 such programs year round. 5,000, 6,000 people show up. Okay, last 3 years ago we have 25,000 people. I don't know if any organization that has 25,000 people have come, to listen to, our speakers and mingle and network.
So how large
and start
is
business.
TiE overall?
TiE globally is very large. We have more than upward of 15,000 members. But
Wow.
mind you, we don't cater to the masses. I just want to make a very distinction. We cater to a very tiny sliver of the American population, which is 2%. Only 2% of the people are enterprising. So that's okay. There are other society, other organizations that cater to the 98%, but our mission is purely that of entrepreneurship.
Right.
Business building, wealth creation, giving back. So as such, okay, we are very impactful, because when you create a business, create an opportunity, then you employ a lot of people. You build a community, you build a society. So we are highly impactful, even though our membership caters to a very tiny sliver of the American population.
Which it sounds like that's where TiECon came to be, right? I think from this fostering of entrepreneurship, it sounds like that's where TiECon kind of took birth as a way of bringing all these people together. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about TiECon?
Sure. As Vish said, the goal of TiE is to foster entrepreneurship, and TiECon is the flagship program that TiE organizes every year. This is a conference where new entrepreneurs are born every year.
Or entrepreneurs too,
Or
because you can take
entrepreneurs,
leverage this even for your own company, correct?
Absolutely. And existing entrepreneurs, they get a lot of education, they learn the secrets of success. And every year, it is the world's largest conference for entrepreneurs, attended by over 3,000 people every year. And this year, the focus is on innovation. As you know, innovation is the prerequisite to entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
So the focus is on that. And we have a couple of new programs this year in addition to the phenomenal keynotes and the panel discussions that we have every year. We are creating the world's first and the one-of-a-kind Innovation Expo this year, where we will handpick and showcase the most innovative startups, corporate labs, university labs, government programs under one roof. And this will be the first time such a thing has been attempted, and we are very excited about that. So, the TiECon will be there on May 13th and 14th of this year, and would love to have everyone join. And
yeah, absolutely. Maybe with my own personal experience, having worked with you both over the last couple of years, and it's something I think we should definitely tell our viewers, that it is a volunteer-driven organization as well as volunteer-driven conference, only of its kind, and yet it is loved and they have a huge loyal following.
This is the only conference that I know of that is purely run by volunteers, and they are all so passionate. I mean,
Exactly.
where else would you find a professional organization where people voluntarily call themselves junkies?
So I think that's a takeaway we'd like to make sure we share with our with our viewers today, that it is all about passion, it is all about your innovation and that entrepreneurial spirit. So I'm really glad you both came today and shared that with our viewers. I think it's going to be an excellent opportunity for them to attend. So thank you both for coming.
Welcome.
Now you have some insights into one of the great organizations of the Bay Area and an event that should not be missed. Over the next few weeks, you'll find out more tips and secrets to becoming a successful entrepreneur or an entrepreneur. So stay tuned.